Hey there, welcome to Jeep Sheep TV. This week, or month rather, we're going to be talking about engines, and specifically this engine. Let's get dirty. So the first step of removing your water pump is just like before, it's removing the belt. Now the belt was previously all over here when we had an alternator and we had a power steering pump, but the power steering pump has an adjuster screw that allows you to remove the tension from the belt, and it wiggles on a slot. So you reduce that adjustment screw. If you're really curious how to do it, you can watch my removing the power steering pump video. So the first thing you want to do is remove this pulley, and that is held on by 4 half-inch bolts. Now here's the other thing. Your clutch fan may be right here, and if that's so, you should probably get electric fans, because that's pretty sucky. I don't like clutch fans. So anyway, you will have to remove your clutch fan, and then you can do this. But assuming you don't have them and you're awesome like me, you're going to throw in your half-inch, and as you go to rotate this, it's going to rotate your pulley. So a fun little trick is you take a screwdriver and you go just like this. You can see that. And then you're holding it still, and now you can take these off. All right, mine are already loose, so we're just going to take them off finger tight. Now that you got your nuts removed, this should just wiggle right on off of there. Nothing too crazy. Next thing, it looks like you've got 1, 2, and 3 bolts, and then a 4th one down underneath here. So you got 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is a half-inch socket, and these should not be on there crazy tight. So you just break the initial torque, and then they should come out finger tight. Nothing crazy. Something we might experience here once we get this cracked loose is a little bit of fluid. As this is a pump that moves fluid around your engine and into the radiator and back, there's a pretty high chance that there's fluid in it. So keep that in mind, and maybe get yourself an oil pan or something that you put underneath the vehicle, because this could get kind of messy. Alrighty. Yay. Not quite. Okay, last one, same length, so that's good. And there's the waterworks. Woo! And there you go. Look at that. It's a pump. All right, engine's bleeding. We're doing well. So then the last thing, obviously, is you're going to want to disconnect this here hose, which is a simple hose clamp, and some finagling. Why don't we go ahead and do that? Bye. Tools. Didn't need you anyway. Break it up with the screwdriver without puncturing the hose, because that would be bad. There you go. Oh yeah. Good opportunity to get my foot real wet. Okay. And there we go. We're definitely want to clean that. Try to keep as much gunk out of there as possible. So maybe we will hold it like this. And okay, last part of this. It's a good idea to put any nuts back onto the studs they came on so you don't separate them and forget what they belong to. Next up for us is cleaning this bad boy and putting it on the new engine. Well, this is a water pump. I'm Jeep Sheep, and this has been a water pump removal. I will see you in the next video when we tear apart more of this engine, and otherwise I will see you on the trails.